Hello there, my beautiful Capricorn friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. All right, everyone, we just had a rare event that happened on March the 30th. Those of you that are spiritually in tune, you definitely felt this energy. You've actually been feeling it for a little while. Now, this is a moment in history that many of us haven't realized has happened already until it actually changes us. Now, this is the planet Neptune moving into the sign of Aries. Okay, Neptune has been in the sign of Pisces for the past 14 years. This is a floating in the air, dream-like, foggy energy. Okay, it's now moved into the energy of Aries, Aries being incredibly bold. It's action-oriented. It doesn't wait for things, it acts. It makes things happen, this energy. It's very like a spirit warrior energy. That's the best way I can describe it. Neptune is going to be in the sign of Aries up until 2039, everyone. This is going to change the way we experience the world, the way we feel the world. Words and actions are going to speak louder than words, and the actions and the way that we move is going to become a spiritual language. Okay, there's a huge shift happening here, everyone, and it's an elevation. We are entering a new era, a new world. So what I wanted to do for you today is pull some cards, some messages for you to hear around what you can expect around this energy and how to navigate your world as you are moving through this powerful time. All right, Capricorn, let's call in spirit and open up your reading. I'm going to start here with an angel activation card. This is a supporting energy for you, okay? So we are starting here with Fire Guardian. Look at that. This placement, this alignment that is happening is actually working in your favor here, supporting you. Okay, so Fire Guardian, and some of you might see somebody that looks like the woman on this card. This is a confirmation that you are surrounded by earth angels. So your desires are not unholy, Capricorn. You are being encouraged to connect to the energy of desire and ignite your passions. As long as what you desire doesn't cause harm or danger to any living being, your desires are not unholy. Express yourself, play, and be untamed, for allowing these raw and authentic aspects of yourself come to the surface also allows the universe to see you in all of your glory. Okay, that's a powerful message. I'm going to read this to you one more time. You are being encouraged to connect to the energy of desire and ignite your passions. As long as what you desire doesn't cause harm or danger to any living being, your desires are not unholy, Capricorn. Express yourself, play, and be untamed, for allowing these raw and authentic aspects of yourself to come to the surface also allows the universe to see you in all of your glory. We have an activation, an affirmation that you can use in your life right now. I ignite the fire of my passions and let it roar. Okay, so I ignite the fire of my passions and let it roar. I love this message for you. So it's all about igniting that fire within you and working with this energy, applying it in your life. All right, some of you are going to find that subtleties in body language, you know, if someone is about to cross the street and they hesitate, that's going to feel like an omen to you, like a warning or something like that, right? Your senses are heightened and you're very aware of the things around you and the way that people are behaving as well. So we're starting here with the Tower card. There is something that is about to end in your life, okay? Something that actually requires ending. It needs to be ended because in order for you to grow, in order for you to expand, this can no longer exist in your life. This is going to feel intense, but again, you are someone that is incredibly powerful. And you know, for some of you, I feel this Tower is actually a fire igniting and busting away any kind of masks, any kind of layers you've been wearing that have been hindering you on this passion path that you've been wanting to walk. So that is the Tower. Now, the Tower card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right. And we have the Death card. Wow. There's a lot that is going to happen in your life, Capricorn. There's definitely a season changing. You are shifting from a darker energy to a light energy. This is where spring shows up in your life. You're going to feel this energy up until 2039, okay? This is a major transformation. It's going to feel like you're being reborn again. Okay, again, rising from the ashes. This is an energy that is moving upwards now. It is elevating. Okay, so beautiful. It is not scary. I feel fear is there as well. This is something that you are meant to work on strengthening. So the Death card. And Three of Wands, definitely a new direction that you're going to move in. Some of you are going to make a sacrifice or a commitment. This is what I'm getting here, somewhere on your timeline. Something is showing up for you. And it's not about showing up, Spirit is saying, because Aries is very bold. It is action oriented. So I feel that divine timing is kind of being thrown out the window here for you, Capricorn, and you are becoming your own divine timing. So this is really interesting. You're making that choice to take that action and make something happen. Okay, so that is the Three of Wands, expansion and growth. This is within yourself, which is going to be reflected in your reality. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition and you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. Oh my goodness, Fire Guardian, your desires are not unholy, Capricorn. You are someone who's very capable of co-creating a life that you desire to experience. So what is that for you? There's a fire that is igniting within you. Again, some of you have been feeling this energy. You know that the shift is beginning. You're feeling and sensing it around you. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So Aries moving into, Neptune moving into the sign of Aries is just, it's like a fire-breathing dragon for you. It's almost like I'm getting the movie Shrek coming in, and you know how Shrek goes in to save Fiona and they have to escape that kind of fat dragon. It's kind of that vibe. That's the energy I'm getting here. It's almost like there's an escape that is happening through this tower, and it's kind of crumbling and burning down because there's a new experience coming into your life here. This is something that has been kind of brewing in your life for a very long time. This could have to do with your health. This might have to do with, a job that you're at, the version of you that is showing up in the world. I feel this is an internal process for you. It's almost like your soul is hitting the reset button, right? It's like, all right, we're going to reset everything. And you're going through that crumbling. It feels like an earthquake almost. We just saw that earthquake out in Thailand, right? That was really intense, and we saw a lot of things falling down. This is how this energy feels. It's coming in as something that is not predicted. It is something that is sudden for some of you, and others, again, the gradual experience that is happening. It's like a small, energetic, it's not small, it's soft, it's very subtle. Okay, so many ways that we are all going to experience this energy of the tower falling and a new energy emerging. This is full of light. It is full of fire. How many of you are feeling this, Capricorn? You're going to have to share with me in the comment section below. But I feel that, again, some of you are feeling this. It's like something has to change. Whatever fears and things that bothered you before, that stressed you out, I feel you're throwing that energy out the window. It's almost like you're about to wake up one day and be a completely different person and start taking different kinds of actions. This is the energy I'm picking up on. And it does feel like destruction, but it's a dismantling. It's an intentional dismantling of your life, of maybe fragments of you, maybe parts of your life or areas of your life, or even your friendships and relationships that you have. It's a huge shift. It is something that is not a nudge. It is like a push, right? It's loud. I'm getting a loud sound from this. So this isn't scary, even though it feels like it might be scary. I'm definitely getting fear coming in. And I'm getting the energy of the movie Puss in Boots, you know, where he gets fear coming in and it kind of takes over his life until he faces it. This is the energy that is coming in for you here, Capricorn, is it's time for you to face your fears. It is time for you to turn those fears into your greatest strengths. So I feel this falling of a tower is an old structure that you created, an energetic structure, things that you believed in, these things that were maybe rooted in the ground for a little while, but it feels like whatever that plant was that those roots were attached to is withering away, and there's a new version that is growing. It's like another plant is growing from within that plant. Okay, so it's intense, this energy, Capricorn. You're definitely going to feel it. Spirit is showing you signs. I feel dreams that are coming in. They're going to be more vivid. The emotions behind the dreams are going to be more intense. Some of you are going to feel your empathic energies strengthen and become more intense, or you're going to feel more. But I feel what's happening is your perspective. It's the way that you're going to see your world. It's almost like an awakening, but an awakening with your eyes in the reality that you're seeing. So again, it could be someone that hesitates to cross the street and you take that as a sign or as an omen or as a warning. And you're taking action using your gut instincts here as well, right? So I feel that you're going to feel more in your belly here. If it feels anxiety or butterfly, this is where you want to ground yourself and breathe through this energy, because yes, you don't want to be impulsive here either. It can rise emotions and then we can take actions based on the emotions we're feeling. So implementing grounding techniques in your life. And again, we have a powerful shift that is taking place. This is, again, it's an intense energy. It's quiet though. It shows up from the darker moments, from the more quieter moments. And it's something that is happening internally for you and is going into the deep parts of you. There's parts of you that are lying dormant, Capricorn, and I feel whatever's lying dormant is about to be awakened through the experience you're about to go through, if it has already hasn't started. Okay, so this is going to feel again like it's a wake-up call. This is what I'm getting here. It's a wake-up call. It's like a resurrection. It is a rising up, like the phoenix energy. So some of you might be seeing the phoenix symbols, or a theme around, you know, rising from the ashes, right? Maybe you're listening to a song that has that theme. Maybe you're watching Puss in Boots, or you're seeing the Grim Reaper is also coming up as a sign here. And again, fear has no power unless you give it power, Capricorn. So set that fear aside. It doesn't mean you have to get rid of the fear. What I like to do is, because I'm afraid all the time, right? So what I do is I take that fearful Rhea, that version of me, and I set her aside and say, you know what? I see you, I hear you, but we're not going to take the driver's seat today. I'm going to take the driver's seat. I'm going to take charge, and we're going to have you here, you know, kicking and screaming, doing whatever it is that you need to do, but you're going to be over here and not driving the car of my life, right? So this is the energy I'm picking up on. And the other thing is, I feel some of you are going to start speaking up, start communicating. There is this shadow aspect of yourself that you're working on. I feel that you're going to recognize your shadow self. And because you're recognizing it, becoming aware of that shadow, there's this beautiful dance or intertwining. It's like a flow that is being created with these two energies together. They're syncing and harmonizing. So this is what I'm feeling with this. So this is opening you up to a completely new experience intertwined in these two energies, light and dark. There's this understanding. There is this relationship that you are building with this version of you, this shadow version of you. And a lot of the signs and the symbols that are going to come through for you over the next little while, Capricorn, are going to be shadow related. Okay, you're going to be able to see more of the shadow aspects of you that are going to be reflected to you in your reality. And your awareness, again, is heightened. So some of you are going to have awakening moments where you, because you're becoming aware, I don't know what that feeling is, realizations. That's what it is. The word realizations is coming through, is what you're going to, it's an experience you're going to have. Okay. And I feel there's this feeling of being left behind. I don't know if any of you feel like you're going to be left behind, or maybe someone is saying this to you, or you heard this in a song, or you're listening to something that is talking about being left behind. I'm picking this up really intensely here. Like falling behind, or feeling like you're in the darkness, or like you're not seen, or I'm getting also a black sheep here. This could be a spirit animal for some of you, or perhaps you feel like you have been a black sheep your whole life, never really seen for who you actually are, never being understood, instead misunderstood. There's almost like you coming out of this experience of darkness into this light. But as you're stepping into this life, there's this beautiful energy that is growing onto you, but it's growing onto you because it's coming from within you. So I'm seeing a lot of deep healing happening here with this energy. And you stepping into this new, you're opening yourself up, you're closing yourself off to the darkness. So this is something, again, that some of you don't even realize has already been set into motion. And until it's actually changed you, it's a gradual experience, like a season changing. Okay, so for some of you, because you're spiritually in tune, you're going to feel this energy. You know that you're going through this experience. I feel I'm connecting with this spread today, Capricorn. I'm a Gemini, Sun, Rising, and Leo Moon. I don't think I have very many Capricorn placements in my birth chart, but I'm picking up on this energy right now in my own life. I can see where it's hitting me, right? So some of you are going to feel this. This might show up as a sucker punch to the face, right? So it's the Tower card. Right? It's an energy that is intense, it's bold, and it's in your face, right? So stay grounded here, everyone. Know that you're very strong. Again, this is activating that fire guardian, that warrior spirit energy within you. And what's happening is, because you're in the driver's seat of your car, of your life, you're able to redirect yourself. You're able to turn that wheel. And I'm seeing you turn it in the direction of your purpose. And that purpose is being revealed to you through the experience that you're having right now in your life. I'm seeing some of you making a commitment somewhere in your life, or a sacrifice. You're leaving something behind. You're choosing to let fear sit in the back seat, right? Just this change in itself can redirect your life. And I feel destiny here is also playing a part in the direction your life is moving. And Spirit is wanting you to have faith here. Walk that path of faith. Have hope that everything is going to work out for you. Things that are happening, like the Tower moment or the energy of death, are unfoldings that are happening in your life. These are opportunities for you where you get to grow. You learn a lot of things through this experience that may feel very challenging and difficult for you. But remember, you are going to pass through this. All right, we are here for a purpose and a reason. Everything that happens to us, there's a higher reason behind it. It's not happening to us, it's actually happening for us. And yes, sometimes life can feel super unfair. And you can totally say that, yes, life is unfair to me, because that's an actual experience that you're having. But remember that you have the power through your actions, through your thoughts and your emotions, to redirect your life. So in a sense, I feel Spirit is calling you to step into your power. This is the energy of this alignment, of this placement, Neptune in Aries, right? So we have a lot of supporting energies around us, Capricorn, and you got the fire guardian, right? So I feel just fire, anything to do with fire is like a bonfire, or, lighting a candle, anything to do with fire, elements even, right? This is all coming through as supporting energies for you. Focus on your passions, right? They want you to follow your heart. They want you to take action. It's not a time to stand still and wait for things to happen. This is not a time to be passive, right? You have to be active. You have to take an active role as a participant in the co-creation of your desired reality. Now is the time for you to step into that role, right? And some of us are going to feel like we are left behind and we're too scared of change and, what's going to happen, the unknown. We're not meant to know what's ahead. There's nothing here other than the sun. That is your own light. The sun is rising to show you that you're also connected to this energy of source, that you have the power to rise every single day for yourself and create the life you desire to experience. It's now time to be active and not passive, right? So this is where I feel the commitment or the sacrifice is going to be made here, is this point in your life and this incredibly powerful shift that is, I feel for some of you, this is one decision you're going to make that is going to change your entire life. And you've been wanting to make this decision, and perhaps you have been hesitating. Maybe you've been thinking all these other things about it, or what people are going to think, or or whatever the reason is. I feel you're going to chuck that out the window soon. You're already feeling it within you. Something is brewing. And again, some of you have already taken that action, right? And it's like continuing on that path, even though it feels like it's not leading you anywhere. You're not meant to know how you're going to get to your destination. You're going to find yourself there, but the journey itself is the part of the destination for you. So expansion, growth, expression, creativity, right? This is where you get to channel your soul's energy into the world as something productive, as something creative. The actions that you take are what manifest your reality, okay? So that is the Three of Wands, major expansions, elevated energies. Again, those of you that have been at rock bottom, those of you that are going through challenging experiences, maybe they're really dark, maybe they're just super hard to get through. It's just a really tough experience for you. You, my friends, are going to get through this. Stay strong. Implement practices in your life that keep you in a space that is calm and reconnects you to your own soul's essence. You have to take part in connecting with this energy. It's not something that is just going to happen, right? It's a time for us to not be passive, but to be active and bold in our approach. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pull a spirit animal card. This is an animal's energy that is going to be guiding you up until 2039. So make sure that you write these messages and animals down, okay? So let's see what your animal spirit is through this alignment, through this energy up until 2039. Okay, so we are getting for you cat spirit. Look at that. Capricorn, cats are your spirit animals. Some of you are already seeing cats. Maybe you've had an experience with a cat that is unusual. You can share that with us in the comment section below. If you haven't seen a cat, you're seeing one now on your screen. So the number 13, I feel this is a lucky number for you, Capricorn. If you're seeing this number, it's definitely a confirmation of this card and this reading. And I'm getting 13 days, or I'm getting 13 months as well. So claim your independence. It's time for you to claim your independence, Capricorn. So let's read you. It comes with an oracle message and a protective message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So the oracle message is, when cat spirit meows, she is calling you to claim your independence and allow for some space between you and others in your life. The only way you can grow in all your relationships now is to have a healthy sense of self-respect and self-worth. When you walk with dignity, knowing who you are, self-aware and willing to grow, trusting the value you bring, the world will mirror this back to you in kind. When you say no to codependency and enmeshment, live and let live, and practice taking risks as you wander into new territory for you, cat spirit rejoices. She is here to urge you to let your independent spirit roam free. And you know what? I feel you are about to enter uncharted territory, an experience you've never had in your life. You're about to enter this. This is the Three of Wands, that expansion that is happening. So your protection message today is, this may be the time you are facing some unpredictable situations. Are you hesitant to take a risk? Too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat spirit is saying, go for it. because you will land on your feet, Capricorn. If nothing seems to be going according to plan, there is no reason to worry. Cat Spirit loves to mix it up, and these seeming upsets will actually bring you some wondrous and unexpected opportunities. Get ready to pounce, as you may be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. At this time, your instincts are keen and your intuition is sharp. Remember, even a temporary failure can lead to a spectacular success. So embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and you can trust yourself. So that is the energy of Cat Spirit. All right, we're going to close with an angel number that you may see somewhere in your life. So we had a chunk of cards that fell to the ground here, everyone. So in my practice, if cards fall to the ground, they don't belong to you. So an angel number, if you see this, remember this message of this card: blessed change. You are going through a shift, a blessed change here, everyone. It might not feel blessed in the moment, but it's definitely a blessing in disguise. So the number 5, the energy of change is in your life right now. So you're receiving messages from the divine at this time. These might come through dreams, through other sources as well. Adventure, freedom, curiosity, new opportunities, and life path. This is all linked. This is everything that you're going to experience. This is all a part of what you're meant to experience on your life path, Capricorn. All right, those of you that have made it this far in my video, thank you so much for your support, your love, and your energy here in this community. Now, I have an announcement to make today. I have a live Zoom event planned for April the 18th. This is the Sacred Goddess Activation. It's going to be a 90-minute event. It is going to be centered around the goddess Isis. Now, those of you that resonate with divine feminine energies or goddess energies, this is definitely for you. And those of you that are seeking spiritual transformation, healing, or you're wanting to reclaim your power and step into your true authority, you definitely want to join this event. So what I'm going to do for you is leave you all the information in the description box below. Make sure that if you are interested that you reserve your seat, because my last event sold out and there's only limited seating here. So I'm super excited about this and I can't wait to experience a magical evening with all of you. So until then, my friends. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, you're also going to enjoy some of these videos I've posted here for you. So I do feel there are messages that Spirit is wanting to relay to you. And if you choose to, these definitely are going to have something that you're going to be able to carry forward with you. So enjoy.